What's up guys, just working on the Comanche. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit more on the floors and finally getting around to working on the inside. So we got this side, we got a couple holes to patch over here, we got a hole that somebody cut in the tunnel to service the slave cylinder. So the first thing I'm going to do is get all this crap vacuumed out of here, and then I'm going to wash it all down really good, and we'll start getting some metal ready to burn in. This is just a strong concentration of purple power and some hot water. I want to get some of this grease off of here and get this as clean as possible. Alright, so I'm just going to give this side a little run over with the wire wheel, and then we'll vacuum it out one more time, and then we'll be able to look at what two holes we need to patch. We got a small one up here in the corner, so I'm going to have to do some work to get rid of the seam sealer here so we can get a good bead. And then just a square up here, I'm probably going to have to get rid of some of this foam insulation so we don't have a fire. But I'm going to hit this with the wire wheel and then vacuum it out one more time, then we can probably start cutting up some metal to fit in there. Alright, so I think I got that cleaned up as best we're going to get it for now. I might have to do some more work in this corner right here, but I'm going to trim back some of that, maybe do a little bit more around the edges here, and then I'm going to cut out a piece of metal that'll fit that hole. Alright, so I got this template cut out here. Left myself a little bit of wiggle room in there, so I cut it a little bit big, but I think we'll be okay. So I'm gonna transfer this over to a piece of sheet metal, and we'll get that pounded over, and we'll tack it in and see how it looks. So we'll transfer this over here, make it a little bit more square. Here's a tip. I always put the little wrench for the grinder zip tied to the cord right at the end. This way it reminds you to unplug it when you need to change this, and you'll never lose the wrench. Alright, so this metal is pretty dirty, so we're just going to use some flux core here, nothing special. I'm going to start it off on low power, and we'll speed up the wire speed a little bit just to get some more in there. And then I'll probably come back and bang this down a little bit more, just to get it to sit a little bit lower. Maybe we can push it down actually. Alright. So I'm going to start it right at the top and then probably bang it down a little bit. I'm just going to go around the outside and slowly work this piece down, and then we'll try to buzz in here a little bit more and fill some of that stuff in. Alright guys, so I got this patched in over here. Sorry I didn't really show anything, but it was getting a little monotonous. But anyway, I'm going to go around some of these cracks that I welded up with some seam sealer, and then we'll vacuum it out one more time, and then we'll start putting down some Rust-Oleum oil-based paint to seal everything up good. Alright, I got it all vacuumed up in here. This is just some seam sealer that I like to use. I'm going to get all around the welds, and then I'm going to go underneath too and get in between the panels and fill in all the gaps. And this stuff is nice because it dries fast. You can paint over it, and it gets pretty hard, so it's not going to, you know, get soft over time and let any moisture in or anything like that. So go around the outside of this a little bit here. And then it's always nice too, just to like work it in with your fingers, get it in all the little tiny holes and everything. And it seals up pretty well. Alright, that's good enough for that panel right there. Get this back side. Alright, we're looking pretty good over there. So we got this panel all sealed up with the seam sealer. On back here, on the sides all done too. So now I'm just going to give it a quick coat with some of the Rust-Oleum. I'm probably going to end up going with brush on Rust-Oleum out of a can. But for now I'm just going to hit it with some spray balm, that way it doesn't get rusted up. Alright, this is what it looks like afterwards. We just gave it a quick shot with some of that spray balm. And everything's all sealed up pretty well. I just wanted to touch base a little bit on, you know, what the purpose of this is. And I could restore the whole entire truck. I mean, I could cut out every single rusty little patch and replace it with new metal and, you know, do everything 100% the right way. But this truck I picked up for next to nothing. It was just something I kind of wanted to throw together and have a little bit of fun with. You know, if it was a short bed and like eliminator, high output, you know, then I'd be all for doing a total restoration on it. But it is an 86 Comanche with a 4-cylinder, and it's only 2-wheel drive. So I'm more or less using this as just a little truck to drive back and forth, go pick up some plywood, move some stuff around, go to the dump with it. It's not a show truck. I'm not building it into a rock roller, anything like that. It's more or less just for me to drive around and enjoy. So I know some of you are probably saying, hey, you know, you should have cut out more rust, you should have did this, you should have did that, but that's not really why I'm here. I have my green Jeep, my Cherokee that I cherish, and I do, you know, everything 100% on that one. But you know, if this truck was a little nicer to start with, then yeah, maybe I would take the time to get every little nook and cranny. But overall, I think it'll be a good truck just to putt around with. So thanks for watching, guys. Maybe we'll make a video on the next little bit we do on here. I still have the Eliminator bucket seats that I'm going to put in next. So we'll clean up the seat bases next. And we'll get some kind of carpet put down in here. Alright, thanks for watching.